Heartbreak in therapy room. My hands were shaking so bad I nearly dropped the coffee I'd brought, the one with her favorite oat milk and extra foam, as I waited outside the office door. She'd always been so vague about her therapy days, but I thought surprising her during a session might be sweet. Maybe I'd finally meet the woman she'd trusted with all her secrets. When I knocked and pushed open the door, the last thing I expected was to see my wife perched on the sofa, her hand tangled in her therapist's hair, mouths pressed together like they'd die if they stopped. The way they jumped apart was almost comical, except my heart felt like it was being torn in two. My wife stammered, her face ashen, while the therapist, her confidant, just stared at me, lips still swollen. "Blouse ask you." My wife tried to explain, some nonsense about emotional breakthroughs and blurred boundaries, but the look in her eyes wasn't guilt, it was relief. Like she'd been waiting for this to come crashing out. I wanted to scream, but all I managed was a cold, bitter laugh. The therapist reached for her notepad, probably out of habit, and my wife grabbed my hand, begging for forgiveness, but there was nothing left to say. The room spun as I realized all those late nights, the sudden improvement in her mood, the way she'd stopped needing me, none of it was about healing. It was about hiding. Now I'm sleeping on my brother's couch, replaying everything I missed. The worst part is, I can't even bring myself to hate her. I keep wondering if there was something about me that pushed her into someone else's arms, someone who listened better, who understood her in ways I never could. Maybe the real secret isn't about their affair, it's about how lost I feel, not knowing where I went wrong, or if I ever really knew her at all.